Hey guys, Living Entrepreneur here, back again with another video. Today I'm going to talk about ETFs, how to find them, what they are, and the differences behind them, and also some things you need to look at. So, an ETF is an exchange-traded fund. It's similar to a mutual fund. There's a couple of key differences. Number one, the taxes, and number two, how they're traded. So you're allowed to trade an ETF just like a normal stock. Now, an ETF is a collection of stocks, probably like 100 usually, or some of them are different. But now, a mutual fund, you can buy and sell once a day, and this one you can sell as much as you want, just like a normal stock, and the tax is going to be different. So when you're on Robinhood, I'm going to show you how to find them. So you're going to hit the search bar, and you're not going to come up with that, but I'm going to hit the search bar. It's going to show browse, so I'm going to go back and do that again. You're going to type in ETF, and this will show you all the ETFs on here. So you can just go through and find them, or you can go look up. I'm not going to tell you which ones to buy, but you can look up on Google, see which ones you like, or you can just listen to people's advice. So once you find the one you like, so I'm going to show you the one I prefer, the one I bought. You don't have to buy anything. I'm not a financial advisor, so this is DVY. So this is iShares Dow Jones Select Dividend ETF. So this one's going to have a 4% dividend on it. So it's going to pay me quarterly, so I'll get 4 paychecks a year. And I'm going to go ahead and show you some things you should do. So let's say I wanted to choose this stock, or I should say ETF. So you should go on Google, and you should go ahead and look it up on the internet, and you'll find one this one actually has a website for it. Now there's a dividend or ETF.com or something like that you can look over in this, but this is what I found, this actual site for my ETF. So now I'll tell you the prices, everything on here, but this is the key part that I recommend is looking at the holdings. So there's going to be a little down box for me at least, and you basically want to check all of the holdings. So this says top 10. I'm going to type in all. Now there is 104 stocks in total, but I can see basically all the ones that they're invested in. So now the good thing about this is I can also look at the performance and stuff here, but I'm going to go ahead and go back over to the Robinhood and show you. So the good thing about this is I can actually diversify without having to choose my stocks. This is already diversified. I just look, see that I'm okay with the stocks that are in there, and then I buy it. So this has a dividend, so I'll be getting money plus the growth. Now if I look at the 5-year growth here, it's had a decent growth. And me holding this so far has actually brought me good money. So you don't have to worry about diversifying. You don't have to worry about anything like spreading your money out anywhere. Like I have a little bit of cryptocurrencies, but that's just on the side. This is extra money I have sitting around that I could not afford to put into another ETF. So basically, I don't have to diversify. I can just let it sit there and it earn me money, just like a mutual fund would. But this is just easier traded, number one, and number two is just a little bit simpler for me. So that's why I prefer it. So I went ahead and bought it. This Robinhood will tell you all kinds of stuff, but it won't tell you when the dividends pay out. Now you can find ETFs all the time just by typing in here. Now I'm just gonna click on a random one, so I don't know if it's good or not, but I'm just gonna click on a random one here. So Vanguard's usually pretty good. We can look at this one. They had a 44% growth, so it doesn't look too bad. This one has like a 1.8% dividend. But you can find some that don't have dividends or some that do. Like I've never heard of this one before. This one had no dividend at all. And you need to look at some of these. Some of these are actual trust and stuff they throw in here, but some of them you need to check what's in the ETF before you buy it, because you could be really getting scammed and not even knowing it. I'm trying to find something I've never heard of before. I'm just going to scroll down and just... This one's had okay growth. It's got a dividend. Usually dividends are pretty good, but you can find some ones that can really screw you over. iShares is pretty good. Vanguard's pretty good. Let's see some other ones. I've heard a bunch of them. If you got any good ones, link them down in the comments. I'm pretty sure somebody else would like to know, like good ones to invest in or good ones to look at. But like I chose DVY. It just popped off for me right off the bat because I had a large share in Ford and AT&T, and I use both of those, so it's not too bad. If you got any questions about ETFs or anything, put them down below. Now, there's also other little minor details of differences that you can look up on YouTube. I didn't cover them all. You can also look up on Google and find them. But if you got any questions, link them down below. And if you like the video, like and subscribe. Other than that, guys, peace out.